years ago, I did research for a World War II movie. I came across some old Nazi documents. I couldn't believe what I was reading. Element 115, necromancers, raising the dead, real creepy stuff.
We're completely surrounded! Come on!
The coolest thing? Some of that crazy shit happened right here.
Alright, it's been a while since I've done one of these, but what's up guys, it's Poochie. Welcome back here to some Black Ops 1, but more importantly, welcome here to Call of the Dead. Now, I'm really excited to give my thoughts and opinions on this map, but before I do, just wanted to remind you all, if you guys are enjoying the video at any point, please do be sure to subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Now, Call of the Dead, let's go. So, I think I'm going to title this video something along the lines of, we need to give Call of the Dead its flowers when it comes to being one of the greatest zombies maps of all time, because that's truly how I feel. The simplest way I can break it down for you all is, in my opinion, this map just felt so grand. Now, what do I mean by that? This map essentially is a movie set where the director of the movie is the icon himself, George Romero. He's also the boss zombie on this map, and tagging along with him are 4 legends when it comes to horror movies and films as the playable characters, and we're dropped on a brand new setting that we've never seen before, brand new atmosphere, and it's a playable zombies map. Like, it's such an insane idea, such an insane concept, and that's just one of few reasons why I think this map is one of the GOATs, so let's get into it. The main reason why people play this map, the main attraction, is this guy, George Romero. He is the GOAT. He is the king of horror. He's so influential when it comes to the genre. The role that he played in all these movies and films was insane, and he's a legend. R.I.P. to George Romero, the GOAT. But we're playing zombies. Let's talk about his influence here when it comes to this map and zombies game mode as a whole, right? So George here on this map, like I said, is the boss zombie, and he is the first ever boss zombie that is like a mainstay here. And what I mean by that is he's constantly present, or at least the majority of the game he's present. You can work around that. I'll get into it. So he follows you, and he is a nuisance. He basically makes it so that you can't camp on this map at all. If you're someone that enjoys that playstyle as much as I do, he basically makes that impossible because he is just constantly on your ass. Just imagine you want to camp with 4 people on top of the lighthouse here, right? Basically impossible. Now, you would say, okay, just take him out, get rid of him, right? Well, wrong. So, if you manage to kill George, he will be gone for an entire round, and then he just respawns. So you guys see what I'm saying? He is constantly present on this map. He's a nuisance, and he is very polarizing because of that. Now, the flip side of it is, if you're able to get rid of him, you're able to kill him, he guarantees you a free perk every single time, which is very nice. It allows you, obviously, to surpass the perk limit of 4, and it also allows you to obtain every single perk on this map. So, very nice reward there. But as you can see, he is a pain to deal with. If you attack him at all, if he's outside of the water, he will chase you. He also makes it so that the zombies can sprint in this map, not just runs, completely sprint. So he's a really difficult challenge on this map. As well as the perk that he provides you every time you kill him, he also grants you a death machine every single time, or if you complete the Easter egg on this map, he gives you a Wonder Walk, which is a necessity on this map. There is no infinite damage wonder weapon, so the fact that that is a reward is very nice. So you see, that's why he's so polarizing. He's very much a nuisance. He's always on your ass, and he can be very annoying at times, but you are rewarded very nicely. So you either love him or you hate him. Now, there is a temporary solution for George. Since I brought up the wonder weapons, I'll discuss it right now. There is 2 wonder weapons introduced on this map, one of them being the VR11, and the way to fix the solution of George being a nuisance all the time is pack-a-punching the VR11 and shooting him here in the water. If you manage to do that, he will disappear for an entire round. So it is a temporary fix to the issue if you're not a fan of George, right? His presence on the map. So that is a nice workaround, right? But at the same time, it's inconvenience. Do you really want to take up one of your 2 weapon slots if you're not holding Mule Kick just to fix the solution, or fix the issue of George constantly being present if you're not a fan, right? And that's what makes him so polarizing. You are rewarded very nicely if you can take him out, but you either have to hold a VR11 to get rid of him temporarily, and if you don't do that, you have to get rid of him to get the perks and all that. So, double-edged sword, George, that's what you are. But overall, like, your impact just in life, not even here in the game, was insane. Again, you are the king of horror. You're a legend when it comes to this stuff, all the movies that you've been in, and your inclusion in zombies is much appreciated too. Because of you, we can expect boss zombies in every zombies map, and it's all because of George. So I love you and I hate you, but yeah, George is an icon in and out of the game, and RIP to the GOAT. So as I mentioned before, another reason why people love this map is the playable crew. There are 4 icons as well. Now, who are they? The one that I'm playing as right now is Michael Rooker. An unpopular opinion, he's actually my least favorite. Don't kill me. I'm one of the few people that have never seen The Walking Dead. So because of that, I'm just not too familiar with him. I've also never seen any movies or films that he's been in, so see what I'm saying? Just not too familiar with the guy, but yeah, Michael Rooker is one of the playable characters playing as him right now. Now I'll talk about the flip side, my favorites. Another one of the playable characters is Danny Trejo. Obviously, he's most famous for the Machete movies. He was also in one of the Halloween movies. It's my favorite horror franchise. He was in one of those, and then I grew up on the Spy Kids movies, and he was in one of those as well. So Danny Trejo is by far my favorite. I'm the most familiar with him, and I just feel like he has the funniest quotes, so big fan of his. Another one that I'm a really big fan of is going to be Robert Englund. I grew up on the Nightmare on Elm Street movies. Big fan of Freddy Krueger, so I love Robert Englund, as well as Danny Trejo. Hilarious quotes, so nice inclusion on this map for sure. And the last one that I have not discussed yet is Sarah Michelle Gellar. Her most famous role is going to be, in my opinion, the Buffy the Vampire movies. Grew up on those two, so huge fan of hers, and it's just a kick-ass crew, man. So again, like I said before, you have George as the director of the movie and the boss zombie of this map, and then his cast, if you will, right, are 4 badass characters, and it just makes for a good time. So I just love this map for things that are not even about the gameplay itself. You see what I'm saying? And it's why it feels so grand. It was just like a match made in heaven. The idea, the concept of we're on a movie set, there's a boss zombie who's the director, and he's the king of horror, and then the 4 characters. It's such an insane idea, and I'm kind of glad that we've never seen it again, because it just makes this map so unique. Now, let's talk about the game, right? I think first we should talk about the setting and the location of this map. First ever snow environment that we've ever had for a zombies map, and we're on a broken ship, which has 2 halves to it, which is cool. And then we have some iconic set pieces, the main one being the lighthouse, right? Such an iconic location here in zombies, and at the bottom of the lighthouse have one of the best training spots ever in zombies, so really cool atmosphere and setting that we have here for a zombies map. There's also some like ambient sounds if you listen in the downtime of this map. So they nailed the sound, the ambience, and they nailed the location and atmosphere. So see, it's just a kick-ass zombies map. Cool setting, badass characters, insane boss, which we've never seen before. And then the gameplay formula that I talk about in these videos is very, very simple. You literally just turn on the power, and you have instant access to Pack-a-Punch. It's a very simple gameplay loop, and I feel like that just drew so many people. Got a kick-ass crew to play as, a cool boss zombie which you've never seen before because he's present the entire time, and then a simple gameplay loop. I mean, what's not to love about this map, right? And they also introduced a couple fast travels. The first one that I'm going to mention being the zip lines. Now, there's 2 of them on this map. This one right here takes you from the top of the ship where the power is down here to spawn, so easy access point A to point B. Second one takes you from the top of the lighthouse to the back of the boat. Technically, this isn't the first ever zipline we ever seen, but in my opinion, it's the first one. Because I feel like the one on Shinonuma, 1, was not used that much, and 2, we don't really think of Shinonuma very fondly, at least in my opinion. It's not one of my favorite zombies maps, so Call of the Dead, you have the first ever ziplines, in my opinion, and it's a really nice inclusion on this map. This is one of the biggest zombies maps that we have seen, biggest up to this point at least, right? So the inclusion of the ziplines was very, very needed, so I'm a big fan of them for sure. The other fast travel on this map is going to be the Flinger. You can't see it right now because of the fog. I'll talk about that later on in the video. But yeah, the Flinger takes you from, again, the top of Power to the very front of the lighthouse. So easy way to get across the map, and very innovative. We have never seen a fast travel like that up to this point. So, and it also can fling the zombies, which is cool. And with the zip lines as well, I forgot to mention, the zombies can take the zip line as well as George. It's kind of menacing, but a cool visual, right? So there's just so many things to love about this map. So the fast travel, I'm just a big fan of. Now what else? We got the Easter egg on this map, right? And it was very nice that they included the 4 OG characters. If you're a big fan of them, they are in this map. They are present, not playable, but they are present. They still come along with their funny quotes as always. And what you gotta do, I'll show you right now. They're trapped. Oh my god, George, don't hit me. Okay, I'm good. They're trapped behind this door, and our goal is to free them. So it's kind of nice that they're included in the zombies map. And there's like some bigger implications for the storyline here, even though they're not playable characters. We gotta free them from behind the door, and we have to get Richtofen in the Vril device. So it's very nice that even though they're not playable characters, they're still included in here, and there's some bigger implications for the whole zombie storyline. So I'm a big fan of that. And the Easter egg itself was a really unique and interesting challenge this time around. There were a couple steps that were very, very difficult. One, the main one in my opinion, being the lighthouse and the dials here. It was just a very difficult step to coordinate with your teammates. So you got that one. You got the frog horn step, the Morse code step. Very, very fun Easter egg. And it had bigger implications as well, like I said, for the bigger storyline to zombies. So just a really good Easter egg. Had the 4 OG characters in it, so I'm a big fan of it for sure. What else do I like about this map? I discussed one of the 2 new wonder weapons, so I'll discuss the other one right now. Oh, imagine I got it right there. So the other wonder weapon on this map, which I have not discussed yet, is the Scavenger. It is a wonder weapon as a sniper rifle, which is so cool. We've never seen that before. Now, what does it do? It's a bolt-action sniper rifle, and it's like it shoots a charged shot. It's basically an explosive, so you shoot it at any zombie or surface, right? And it creates a huge explosion. Any zombies in the near vicinity will be taken out, but more importantly, it's just insane at taking out George. I mentioned that if you're able to get rid of George, you can get all the perks as well as a death machine or a Wunderwaffe, and the Scavenger is the most ideal, best way to do that. So, insane wonder weapon, really cool concept. Damn, imagine I got it right there. Yeah, insane wonder weapon, really cool concept, and I'm just a huge fan of it. Now, the only thing is, it's not infinite damage. So, as cool as an idea as it is, it doesn't take out the zombies forever. Unfortunately, it drops off in like the early 30s, and by the late 30s, early 40s, it's borderline useless. And that's what makes Call of the Dead here one of the most difficult zombies maps of all time. The scavenger's very, very nice for taking out George, but it's not that good at taking out zombies at a certain point, right? And that's what makes it so difficult. The VR-11 is basically it's supposed to serve as like a monkey bomb, right? A safety weapon. You shoot a zombie, it turns into a CIA agent, and it's supposed to serve as a distraction. It does not. That's not how it works out in reality. I'll show off both of the wonder weapons later on, once I hit the box, right? But it just doesn't work out that way, unfortunately. So you have a wonder weapon that doesn't serve its purpose like it's supposed to in the VR-11. It's not a good distraction weapon. It's not a good safety weapon. And then the one that's supposed to deal out the damage falls off in the early 30s and is useless by the round 40. So you see what I'm saying? It just makes this map so difficult. On top of that, George is constantly present, so it just makes for a really difficult time. But you guys know me, I enjoy difficult zombies maps, so I love it for that reason. But you guys see the weapons I have right now. I do still have the M1911, which I'm going to plan on turning into the Mustang and Sally. And I have the ray gun as well. So you really do have a nice arsenal of weapons here on this map, but none of them are infinite damage. So it makes for a difficult time, but George as well gives you the Wonderwaff, and that's the only way to reliably kill the zombies in the later rounds. But you're limited on ammo with that, so it just makes this map so difficult. Now, I'm going to give you some lore on the VR-11. So, this map, Forever, came out in 2011. Forever, you were never able to get to around 100. Never, ever, not a single time. Because, again, no infinite damage wonder weapon, and you'd run out of ammo with your Wonderwaff. So, there's just a way that you can manipulate the spawns with the VR-11. I won't go super in depth, but it makes it so that you can get to around 100. And it took, I think, 13 years after this map came out to figure that out. So, I think that's why this is, like, objectively the hardest map of all time. Because of that alone, it took people 13 years to figure out how to get to around 100. So, it's insane, the difficulty on this map. But it's a blast, man. Like I said, 4 badass characters. Really cool boss who's the king of horror, by the way. It's all supposed to be a movie. So I love this map, bro. Just another thing that I haven't even touched on. If you guys activate the Easter egg song, kick-ass time as well. Say that you're camping on top of the lighthouse. You got the song going. You got your 4 friends or a group of 4. This map is just so badass. It's a good time. It's kick-ass. I love this map so much. Now, another feature that I have not even discussed yet, new feature. I discussed the wonder weapons, I discussed the atmosphere, the characters, all of that. We got a brand new perk on this map too, which was a continuing trend that we saw here in the earlier zombies maps, how we used to get a new perk with every release of a zombies map. This time around, it's going to be Deadshot Daiquiri. I don't have enough points to get it, but what does it do? Where is it at? So it's on top of the lighthouse. It costs 1,500 points, and where is the zombie, by the way? It's on top of the lighthouse. Costs 1,500 points, and it makes it so that your crosshair gets smaller, which is it's cool for hip firing, I guess. And whenever you ADS, it makes it so that your iron sight or your aimer, whatever, right, goes straight to the zombie's head. In theory, sounds like a half decent perk, no? But in reality, it's kind of crap. It's definitely not something I would ever carry in my 4 perks. But I am also a Deadshot lover, if that makes sense. I play a lot of Black Ops 3. I feel like you do a lot of hip firing in that game. So my boy Deadshot, you've grown on me over time. Will I ever purchase Deadshot as one of my 4 main perks? Hell no, absolutely not, never. But I am a PhD enjoyer. I respect PhD. I respect Lil Bro. I'm gonna save up enough points right now to go get it. But yeah, man, it's just so many things to love about this map. I discussed all the features. It's just one of my favorites, man. I feel like more than anything, Call of the Dead is just a good time. I feel like you can even tell in the cutscene of this map, whenever they were shooting the cutscene, whenever they were recording their lines, they just had a blast filming this map, essentially, right? It's supposed to be a movie. They just had a really good time making this map. George, the 4 playable characters, they had a good time, and I just have a good time playing this map. Just good vibes, man. Whenever this map is flowing, it's flowing, if that makes sense. You're using the fast travels, you're taking the zip lines, George is chasing you throughout all of this, right? It's a really fun experience that, honestly, no map replicates. George is, like, he's someone that needs to be dealt with, you know what I mean? He's not, say, any other boss zombie where you lay into them a bit and you can get rid of them. George is a tank, you need to respect him, and he does not let you feel comfortable at all. He ramps up the difficulty of this map, he makes it a very difficult and challenging zombies experience, and I can respect that. I enjoy difficult zombies maps, and he definitely kicks up the he kicks up the difficulty up a notch for sure. Yeah, I love this map now. I really do. So let me talk about the one dislike that I have for this map. It's only one. I just feel like there's a couple dead ends on this map that are super inconvenient. Now what do I mean? Look at this right here. This barrier right here, these barrels could be removed and you can traverse the entirety of this outer bridge of the lighthouse. That's just one example. But there's a couple examples on this map where it's like, it's just super inconvenient. Back here, I can't see because of the fog. Oh, that's another thing I dislike. But I can't see because of the fog, but back there is stamina up, and there's no way to get out of there. In the back of the boat, where Pack-a-Punch and the box is located right now, that's a dead end. So it's like, just a couple things where if they didn't design the map that way, I feel like it just would have flowed so much better, right? Like, why couldn't this zipline, in theory, be back here with the way to go back up? Does that make sense? No. But we're in a video game, for crying out loud, you know what I mean? So it's just a couple dead ends where if you're trapped, there's kind of nothing you can do. I've said it a couple times, but no infinite damage wonder weapon. If you're in a high enough round, there's really no consistent way, reliable way to get rid of the zombies. Say I'm trapped in this tight confined area here on the back of the boat. I'm screwed, bro. So it's just dead ends. I'm not a fan of them. There's a couple of them here on this zombies map, and it just makes it that much more difficult. I do like difficulty, but man, sometimes you just feel absolutely trapped because a lot of people like to keep this door closed, right? It's a tight, narrow hallway. Your most important perk is down there, Jug. If you open that up, it just makes it that much more difficult. If you open it up, it makes it that much more difficult to navigate in there, to get in and out of there. So you really have to keep that door closed. And the only exit from this area of the map is right here. So yeah, difficult ass zombies map just because of the dead ends. And then I mentioned it before, the fog, bro. It's the only other dislike I have for this map. The fog makes it impossible to see. I feel like it's even worse than it is on transit, and I'm not kidding. You would not be able to see the lighthouse from here. You would not be able to see the front side of the boat from here. And it just makes it, the visibility, like, it makes it really, really bad. It makes it really crappy, but that's it. Those are the only two things I dislike. Only two things I dislike. Just no exit to some areas, right? This area I can only exit right there, and then the fog is just super annoying at times, but that's it, man. I love this map. It's a kick-ass time. I always enjoy playing it. And I respect George, bro. He's a legend. The fact that he's included on this map is really insane, especially given that he's not here anymore, and he's always going to be a presence. He's always a presence in this map, but he'll be remembered because of this map too, if that makes sense, right? So what I'm going to do now is get both of the wonder weapons. I have not been able to get them unless... Didn't get it. I'm gonna get both of the wonder weapons, show them off. I'll pack-a-punch them, and I'll show what they can do. Ah, there you go. I gotta get rid of the ray gun, I'm sorry. Alright, so there's the VR11. Do I have... I might want to end the round here. I'm gonna end the round, I'm gonna get a whole bunch of zombies, and I'm gonna show you guys how useless it is. I also have to pack-a-punch it too. Alright, so watch this. I shoot a zombie, they turn into a CIA agent. That was the distraction for 2 seconds, and that's it. That's it! Let's see, let's reload, let's try again, okay? Let's try again. I'm going to shoot this zombie. Distraction for literally 1 second, I'm already getting hit. Try again? Useless. You guys see what I'm saying? Piece of crap wonder weapon, I'm not gonna lie. It's really only essential for the Easter egg. That is the only reason why you'd hold it, or get rid of George. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that right now, but you see what I'm saying? Piece of crap. Ah, there you go, I got the scavenger, perfect. I just ran out of ammo for the Mustang and Sally. So, this is the better of the two. Bolt action, explosive sniper rifle. Shoot a zombie or any surface, large explosion takes out everything. Really cool concept. I think the reload animation is satisfying. The sounds, the animations, everything. And it's super here at taking out George. It's basically what it's best at, even more so than killing zombies. But yeah, I'm going to, I'll train up a bunch right now, show you how good and effective it is, and then I'm going to pack-a-punch it. Oh, it's down there. Alright, I think that's most of them, if not all of them, right? Alright, let's go. So I'm going to shoot into the horde, and they're all gone. See how good it is? See how good it is? It's such a cool concept, bro. But it doesn't kill forever. That's the only thing. I feel like the scavenger is a cooler concept than it is effective, but at least here in the early rounds, it's so good. Literally just train them up, shoot into the horde, and it's over with. So I'm gonna go pack-a-punch now. Alright, so I have it pack-a-punch now. It comes with a lot more ammo, a thermoscope, and a really sick-ass explosion. Yeah, it's even better now. Like I said earlier, it takes out the zombies into like the early 30s. Unfortunately, drops off in the early 40s, late 30s, right? But I'm going to show you guys how effective it is at taking out George. Let's go get rid of him right now. There's our boy right there. Alright, let's go. You're done, kid. Yeah, so you can see on the weapon he's holding, it basically shows his health. If the light is flickering and it's not a solid blue, he's about to die. So I think a couple more shots and he should be done. And there you go. There you go. I think I only have to use half of the ammo in this thing and he's done. And as I said before, perk and death machine. I'm not playing online right now, so I don't have the Easter egg done. But I was given a death machine and I got stamina, which is very nice. Now onto the VR11. I will show you guys the pack-a-punch version of it, all of its abilities, and how it's still basically a piece of crap. Alright, so we have the pack-a-punch VR11. Is it any better? No! That zombie literally did not get distracted. Time to crash out. I'm gonna crash out. I'm gonna crash out. Let me show you guys just how truly a piece of shit this is. Shoot you? That zombie is literally not distracted. Insane. So another feature that the VR11 has once you pack-a-punch it, if you shoot a zombie multiple times, you get an explosion. I think I got it right there. It killed like 10 zombies, but it has no ammo in it. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's not worth it. I had to shoot the zombie 3 times just for that to even happen. Let me see if I can get it done again. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, I missed. Do you guys see what I'm saying? Oh wait, the zombie did explode there at the very end. But see, it's a piece of crap. It's a piece of crap. In co-op, if you shoot a teammate, it grants your teammate basically with an insta-kill. If you shoot them, like, they can use, say, any wall weapon to take out the zombies. And that's, like, a high round strategy. But it's like, I have the gun for someone else. And it's not even a safety weapon for myself because, as you guys saw, the zombies don't even get distracted by it very well. I'm going to crash out. I'm going to crash out. I'm going to show you guys how you can get rid of George. He just spawned in the distance. And after that, I'm trading this thing. It's a piece of shit. Oh, there you are. Okay, perfect. Come here. Come here. I'm gonna shoot this just for protection. And you come here. Alright, so George is in the water. Upgraded VR 11. Oh my god. Alright, can you get out of that animation, sir? Shoot him. And he's gone, just like that. So, that is the only way to temporarily get rid of George. Temporarily, not even for good. So, that is all the features of the VR 11. I almost died, I almost froze doing that. This gun's a piece of shit. And I'm done with it. I'm done. I'm just gonna use up all the ammo, get the AK, and I'm done. Alright, so that is all the features here on Call of the Dead. The only thing I wasn't able to show you guys was the Wonder Off that you can get when you complete the Easter egg. I'm not playing online, so I unfortunately don't have access to that. But yeah, Call of the Dead, it's one of my favorites of all time. Let me know what you guys think about the map down below in the comments, and I think that's a good segue to where I would rank it amongst my favorite zombies maps of all time. So, as I said in the beginning of the video, and as I suggested in the title, it's one of my favorite zombies maps of all time. I think it's one of the greatest of all time. And because of that, I'm going to put it in my GOAT tier, and I'm going to put it just behind Derice. Now, let me explain that, okay? I'm more of a fan of Derice, I think simply because of the fact that George exists. And I gave George his praises right in the beginning of the video. He is a legend, and we'll never take that away from him. But we're talking about the game, right? It's just so inconvenient. You guys saw how bad the VR 11 is. I have to hold that just to get rid of him, just so he isn't a nuisance. Like, once you get all of the perks from him, there's kind of no reason for him to be on the map. He serves no purpose other than being annoying, making the zombies like sprint at you. It can get frustrating at times, right? I'm training, I accidentally piss off George, he slows me down, and I get killed by the zombies. So I think just because of George, I'm gonna put it right below Derice. And I mean, Derice, it's literally iconic. It's like one of the best zombies maps ever made. I mean, you have the catwalk, the teleporters, the OG4 characters, the Wonder Off. I gave that map its praises. If you guys want to watch that video, you can. But yeah, Call of the Dead, I'm going to drop it in the GOAT tier, but just behind Derice. It's still one of my favorite zombies maps of all time. I think maybe top 5, now that I think about it. I'm thinking ahead a bit, but one of my top 5 zombies maps, I think, of all time. Let me know down below in the comment section if you guys agree, disagree with where I place it in my tier list, and let me know where you guys think Call of the Dead should be ranked amongst all the zombies maps that have ever dropped, that have ever came out. Let me know, because I'm curious. There it is. Alright. Get rid of all this ammo. That should be it, I'm not gonna lie. There you go. Alright, second time I've taken him out. I killed him at the end of the round here. He may be gone. What the heck was that? He may be gone until 27, maybe, potentially. But now that I have George out of the way, since we're at the end of the video, I think I can discuss why I went MIA. First off, I apologize. I'm sorry, guys. I was just going through some things, but before I get into that, I did travel. I went to Atlanta for 2 weeks with family, had a really good time, and I didn't want to, I guess I could have, but I didn't feel like making videos like ahead of time. I don't do this because I want this channel to be like something big. I just do it because I enjoy playing zombies. Whenever I feel like playing zombies, might as well record, right? And talk over it. I just find it therapeutic. That's the type of stuff that I like watching, just really chill content, right? With commentary behind. And that's what I want to do. I feel like if I had recorded videos ahead of time, granted I could have for sure, it just would have been a little bit not genuine, at least to who I am, right? But yeah, I was traveling, didn't have any videos prepared. It is what it is, right? We all go on vacation, we all travel from time to time. But I guess just more importantly why I was gone, just being completely honest with you guys, just stress, anxiety. I'm someone that I work a full-time job, and if I'm being honest, I don't know, and I hope that some of you guys can relate to this. Would make me feel a lot better. I don't know if where I'm working is where I want to spend my future, if that makes sense, right? Don't get me wrong. I enjoy what I do. I enjoy the people that I work with. But I don't know if it's what I want to do forever. And then the feeling of just like, because I feel that way, the feeling of regret, like I could have done things differently. Sometimes it gets to me, and not feeling the best, you know, I guess mentally. And then on top of that, you know, whenever I do get home from work, I don't always want to be on the game. I just get on here whenever I feel like it. I want it to be as genuine as possible. I don't want to force it. I'm just someone that enjoys, I enjoy playing zombies, and I just enjoy chill commentary content. It's what I consume, and it's what I want to put out. And if I'm stressed or tired or whatever the case may be, I don't want to force it out, you know what I mean? So I went traveling and then came back to work. I was like in shock because I'm like, man, I don't want to be here, you know what I mean? I just have my moments where I have my days where I'm feeling good, and then I have my days where I'm not feeling the greatest, and I beat myself up from time to time. I hope some of you guys can relate to that. I'm sure you guys can. It just comes with being an adult, you know, the responsibilities and all that. I just miss being a kid. I miss playing this map. I think I was like 12 when it came out. I miss my friends. Just growing up sucks. At the end of the day, it sucks. And responsibilities of being an adult, that sucks too. But yeah, I just wanted to, I don't mind being open with you guys. It's my video. I like being open. I find it therapeutic. Like if I'm not feeling the greatest, I can get my thoughts out there. And if one person can relate, like it would make me feel a lot better. So yeah, just being fully transparent with you guys. That's what happened. And that's why I was MIA. I think George should be back. I want to take him out one more time to get the last perk. I'm not playing online, so I don't have access to Mule Kick. I'm going to take him out one more time, get that perk. I need a max ammo to do that. And then I'll call it there. Again, I play until I die, or I play until around 30. So I'll see you guys when I kill George. Oh my god. Oh my god, I tried to use PhD, bro. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. There's no way I get out of this. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have to do a couple loops here. If I get out of this, you guys have to drop a like and you have to subscribe. You have to. Oh wait, am I good? That's it? No, they're still coming. Holy, oh my god. Alright, that took like 10 minutes of training without Jug and using the AK, but we're back. I tried the dolphin dive, man. I was out of ammo and I got caught. But we're back. I don't know if I even want to take out George. He's just pissing me off at this point. But one thing that I also did get into, while I was like not feeling the greatest, I was just trying to take my health seriously. I say was. I'm trying to right now. I got into working out again. Something that I find very therapeutic, and I just want to also feel better. It's just a way for me to not feel like crap whenever I get home from work, you know? I brought it up earlier, working a full-time job, it's very stressful. And it's also very taxing on the body, you know? I feel like crap when I get home. I also don't eat the greatest, so using working out as a way to eat better, hopefully I feel better, have more energy when I get home, I'm not tired. And just a way to, again, I said it's very therapeutic for me, just a way to feel better mentally too. So I guess that is the one positive that I had whenever I was away. And hopefully I'm able to stick to it, man. I literally just want to feel better physically more than anything, and hopefully I stay on track. So far, I literally just started 2 days in, and hopefully it's a start to something that'll be a routine here moving forward. I really want it to be. Dude, that will always be satisfying. It literally just takes out all of them. Alright, but anyways, I think I'm gonna end it off there. Just let me know what you guys think of Call of the Dead and where you would have it ranked amongst your favorite zombies maps of all time. Like I said earlier, it's one of my favorites, and it has a lot to do with everything outside of the game. Just insane concept, man. A movie set where George is the director and the boss zombie. You have 4 badass characters and a cool-ass environment to play in. Something that we've never seen before. And with a very cool wonder weapon, granted not the greatest, but very cool idea. Along with a very shitty wonder weapon with the VR11, and then the OG4 in the map too. With the Easter egg, it has bigger implications for the zombie storyline. It's a great time. Call of the Dead is just one of my favorites because I feel like I have a blast every time I play this map. So let me know if you guys agree, disagree. I think that'll do it. Is that around 30? Yes, it is. So let me know if you guys agree, disagree with my thoughts and opinions on Call of the Dead. Let me know where you guys would rank it amongst your favorite zombies maps, and that'll do it for me. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and hopefully I will see you all next week on Shangri-La. Peace out, guys.